52 degrees north here. I'm just going to quickly talk today about a few ways that we can overwinter some semi-hardy subtropicals for fairly cheap. And this is a structure that I built for about £50. I'm not saying that you have to build a structure like this, but these are just a few principles that I was using, and well, I'll talk you through them. In our climate, one of the main problems in the winter is rain. So the structure is mainly to keep the rain off, whilst maximising airflow, because a big problem would be like a grey powdery mould that you'll find on the leaves. That's one of the main reasons that your tropicals, subtropicals will die, is through lack of airflow. So it's maximising airflow whilst keeping the rain off your plants. And we'll go inside and just have a quick look along the north boundary. We have a series of water butts, water tubs. I got these free. You can pick up something. I'm just showing you a principle. You could use whatever you wanted. I used these because they're easy to pick up and maneuver and build. So I made a wall on the north side to stop the north wind in the winter going in and drying up the leaves. They are filled with a liquid, but we'll go through that in a second. Inside, it's just a crawl space. It's not. It's about 4.5 foot high. The idea is really just something very light that you can pick up and chuck over something, and then you can build your wall whenever you want. I choose to do it this way so it opens eastwards, because a lot of our weather comes from the west, so there's a little bit more cover on that west side, so that gives us more cover on the west. You can see plenty of light gets in here. We've got avocado seedlings, we've got mango seedlings, we've got a Cattleya guava with a fruit in its first year. We've got in-ground pineapple guavas, some citrus rootstocks there for grafting on, and in the back there we have some date palms. And so all of these things I think are going to be hardy enough in our environment to overwinter like this, as long as you can keep the rain off them, as long as you can keep the north wind off them, and as long as you can maximise the sunlight by creating a south facing wall in which the plants can grow up against. Now the liquid that's inside these tubs is not just water. I added salt to the water because that increases the density of the water, and if you think about each tub as a battery, you increase the ability of the battery to take in charge as well with salt. So it charges the battery quicker with salt, and also you have more of a battery to charge. I'm not saying that we'll ever get to the maximum capacity boiling point of this battery, but we have a bigger capacity for holding energy, and also we hold energy quicker with salt water. So I've made a saline solution in those tubs, so that's one of the main ways. So we can maximize the sunlight or the heat of the sunlight by having a saline solution in these tubs, and by having it on the south facing wall. We do two things: we cut out the north wind, and also we maximize that heat, that light, and give them a good space to grow in. You can see that there's plenty of airflow in here. Airflow is the key. We want to maximize airflow, minimize rain, maximize the sunlight, and minimize the north wind. That's really what we want to be doing, and then we can really overwinter these subtropicals. I don't know about the mangoes. I might bring those indoors, but the rest I'm pretty sure that we can overwinter these out here. Cheers guys.